guys, it's Lakeisha with What's Next, and I'm back here in my husband Johnny's kitchen. My husband Johnny loves enchiladas, but it takes way too long with our busy schedules. So I've created a quick and easy recipe for a chicken enchilada bake that takes no time at all, hardly any ingredients. All you need is an 8-count can of jumbo biscuits, some shredded, usually about an 8-ounce pack, or you can shred your own of pepper jack cheese, a 10-ounce can of green or red enchilada sauce, one small rotisserie chicken from the grocery store, a pack of fajita mix, and 1/4 cup of sour cream. Once you put those ingredients together, and I'm going to show you how, you will have a meal that will be quick, easy, and delicious. Let's get started. The first step was, of course, to pull all the chicken off that I got at the store. But I did that ahead of time just as a quick prep. So once you get that rotisserie from the store, just to kind of get it together, you can pull it all off into smaller pieces. It makes it easier to work with, of course. Second step, we're going to open up our biscuits and dump those onto a cutting board or plate, whatever you have available. And we will take those and we're going to cut those into 6 small pieces, kind of like it's a little pizza. So if you put those into little 6 triangles, like so, I think you can see that there. So we cut it in half and then cut it across like this. There we go. And we've got 6 little triangle pieces. And you're going to continue to do that with all of your biscuits. Again, so that you have small triangle shapes. Doesn't take us much time to do this. That's the best part, is much quicker than prepping for real enchiladas. In the meantime, while you're doing this, you can have your oven preheating to 375 because we will ultimately be baking this at 375 for 45 minutes. So once you have your chicken all pulled apart and you have your biscuits in small pieces, then you're going to take your other ingredients, starting with your enchilada sauce, and we're going to pour that into the bowl. Pull that into a bowl. And our sour cream will go into a bowl. Once we have that in there, then we can dump in our cheese. And we will, before we put I like to kind of get my biscuits all loosened up here. But before we put those in, I'm going to go ahead and whisk this all together. I'm going to take my whisk with my cheese and my sour cream and my enchilada sauce, and I'm going to whisk that into kind of a thick mixture, as you can see here. Okay. Once I get that all mixed, kind of a nice and thick creamy mixture, then I'm going to put in my biscuits. Take my whisk out. Now I want to break these up as much as I can. Make sure you guys can see that real good here. camera a little bit. There we go. And we'll get those all in here, loosened up as much as you can, of course. And once you get all of those triangles in there, then final is your chicken. You'll dump that all in there. And now, of course, the whisk isn't going to work, so we're going to take an actual spoon and mix it all together. So just make sure that everything kind of gets coated with your mixture of your enchilada sauce and your cheese and your sour cream, because that sour cream is what's going to make it creamy. And I'm going to stir this together and I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. We set all my dishes to the side. Okay, so again, if you used red sauce, you would see that it would be much darker, but I used the green sauce and the white cheese. You could use red sauce with the orange cheddar cheese if you'd like to, or a blend of other cheeses. You could definitely mix this up however you'd like. Okay, once everything is all stirred up in here and mixed really well, then we're going to take our fajita seasoning and we're going to put the packet in there. I do this step last because I want to make sure that it gets spread throughout everything. So if everything's already in your bowl and you put this in last before you start preparing to cook it, then you know that it's going to be mixed throughout everything that's in your bowl. So next step, we're going to take a single glass baking dish. And you'll want to spray that dish with some type of nonstick coating, whatever you prefer to use. And easy as pie, you're going to just pour your mixture in there. Scrape out your bowl really well so you can get all of your ingredients. And just move it around nice and evenly. So those biscuits and chicken, cheese, and everything can mix up really well. And if your pan is more than, I'd say, up to the halfway line, then you may want to get a bigger pan. Because remember, those biscuits are going to rise. And once those biscuits rise, it's going to fill up your pan quite a bit. So with that being said, we have our oven preheated. So we're going to go ahead and stick it in for about 45 minutes. I'll let you take a look at it there. Looks nice and creamy. We'll put it in for 45 minutes and then we will come back and I will let you see what it looks like. Okay, after 45 minutes in the oven at 375 degrees, we have our final product. Remember, this was really quick and easy to make. And the best part is, while it's cooking, you can get some housework done. You can do whatever you need to do. So very quick, very easy, our creamy enchilada bake. Let's go ahead and see how it came out. Much quicker than making the traditional enchiladas. So I use the green sauce, but you could use the red sauce. And I use the pepper jack cheese with chicken. You can definitely use the traditional cheddar cheese or another combination of cheese with the red sauce if you prefer. But let's get a taste of this. Oh, those biscuits. They cooked up very nicely here. Let me give you a little bit closer look there. You can see that biscuit in there. Very hot because I just took it out the oven. Mmm, that is so delicious. So much flavor. If you wanted to add a little extra spice in here, you could definitely put some hatch chilies or jalapenos, or even use a spicier enchilada sauce where I use the green mild sauce. You could use a hot mild or a hot sauce, I'm sorry, or a hot red sauce if you wanted to. But this is very good. You could probably even do it with ground beef. Again, I chose the chicken because I picked up the rotisserie chicken at the grocery store, but very quick, very easy to prepare, and then it just baked in our oven. So this is Lakeisha with What's Next in my husband Johnny's kitchen. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time.